Decluttering. It can be tough, but letting go of sentimental items, that's next level. And Vanessa's here to break it all down, how you can honor your memories without holding on to everything. I think this is an intervention for me personally. Welcome to the show, Vanessa.
Thank you.
I need you. We all need you. So tell me, where do we start? There are 3 categories of sentimental things. What are they?
Right, so maybe the first category would be like things you've been gifted or you inherit. The second one is photos or things with photos on them.
That's the sentimental.
What do you do with them? Yes, and then the last one is like souvenirs, things that hold memories.
Magnets from...
mugs, whatever. Yeah. So those are your 3 categories.
Got it. All right, so you've kept these items for a reason. We all have them, but how can we tell what's worth keeping and then what isn't?
Okay, so
where's that factor?
I know. So David, if everything is special, then nothing is special, right?
It's true.
And so when you're going to pass it on to your children, if you have a few special items from their childhood to hand off to them, then great. But if you have hundreds, they have nowhere to put it, and then it all just turns into junk.
Right. You have a few examples. What are they?
Well, here's a few things that, like, if you're going to, like, for instance, here's my baby blanket. Of course I'm going to keep that. This is my baby blanket. This is actually it.
Yeah, I'd hold on to that.
I know. So keep things, right? I'm not saying, and when I work with my clients, this is the hardest category because it paralyzes us. And then we think, I'm just not going to deal with it.
The blanket that you had, it's like a Linus. You got to let it go.
It is so hard. And so what I've heard is clutter is just delayed decisions.
Okay.
And so we just need to decide.
At some point, it's got to get rid of it.
And if you love it, then use it in your house.
Photos. That's the big one.
Photos is so hard.
And they stack up. I mean, I was just looking at a problem. what do I do with them?
Right. So if you can, digitize them.
Okay.
And then things like this I sent with my daughter on her mission, and it was special, but then the time is over, right? And so she's now married, so she's not going to put this on her bed. But
so it's on your bed?
No. But she can move on, right? It served its purpose. Thank you very much. Give it a hug. Send it on its way.
It had a season and a time, and you're there.
And then we're moving on.
My mom's looking at moving right now, and we're talking about furniture. She doesn't know what to do with the furniture that she doesn't want.
Exactly.
What do you do? Or what?
Use it if you can, right? If you can't use it, like if she's going to pass it to you, David, if you have a spot in your house, great. And you can remind your kids, this was Grandma's, that's so special. But if you don't have a spot for it, it's okay, and the love from your mother is not connected to that piece of furniture.
I'm sure my wife would love me to bring some more stuff.
I know, right? That's the last thing.
Why is it so important to go through our stuff right now rather than later? Why wait?
Because we know what's special, and let's weed it out so that when we pass it along to our kids, it actually is special stuff and just doesn't just become clutter.
That's right. You've done this a long time. You're an expert at this and a lot of other things, but this is something you really have a handle on. You know, even these cassette tapes, like I've got so many of these.
I bet you
They're
do.
not even just personal things, but like the ones that mean the most, the ones that might be like my dad's or ours as kids. Maybe hang on to, but
hang on to them.
Maybe not
That's
the
fine.
other ones.
Right.
My Weird Al Yankovic collection. See ya.
It might be time.
Where do we go for more information to follow you and get more tips and tricks?
Okay, everyneedfulthing.com. I'm happy to do a free consult. We can talk through things. I'll walk you through the hard stuff so that you don't get paralyzed.
You need a bulldog in your camp to help you make those decisions, and you are that one. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Vanessa.
Thank you.